Yeah, so hi guys. So as you can see, we are done with our second floor slab. So we're about to cast. Let me take you through. Yeah. So you can see it's very wide. The slab perimeter is very wide. I think it's about 7,000 square meter or so. Yeah, thereabouts. So we're about to cast. We're almost done with it. So basically what I want to do today is I want to check all the beam heights. Yes, that's our reinforcement. The top of the reinforcement heights, all our beams. I want to check everything all through before fixing or establishing the final casting level. I hope you guys understand that. So that's what I want to do now. So I want to check all the reinforcement beam levels, to check the tops, to see the difference. You understand that? And the reason why I always make sure that I fix that is that some of these reinforcement drawings, these structural engineers, the way they fix some iron sometimes, the way some iron meets at a point, like this one is even fair. This one is fair. Yeah, this one is normal, it's fine, and it's fair. There are some that when those ions meet at some points, like seriously, they are so shook that even that point of their intersection is not enough. It's not containing them. You understand? So that's the reason for me checking all the beam heights before casting. So I will know the difference that goes up, that exceed the normal level, the normal given level that I gave them initially. That points like that. Let me see if I can get that spot. I'm trying to locate that point. There's a point like that where a lot of ions meet together. Like this one. This one is still fair also. Let me see if I can get that spot. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, let's say something like this. Look at this now, for example. Look at this. You can see the way the reinforcements meet at this point is very sharp, and they are not working with the bottom level. You understand? So should I say the reinforcements they are too much, because I don't just understand. But that was what they designed anyway. There's nothing the surveyor can do about that. So we just have to see how we can. And also this one, so if you look at this level, also the same thing is happening here. You can see, so there are lots of ions that are coming together at this point. So it used to affect our level sometimes. Those things used to happen. So that's why I always make sure I check the beam heights. I always check the top of the beam, their final level. That's the reinforcement before fixing my own casting level. You understand? So I make sure I check all the beams. I take my time to check everything, all the beam heights. So take them, write them down, make sure I have the record of it. Then I can now fix the final casting level. Yeah, so that's how I do it, to avoid errors when casting. Do you understand? And to avoid some potholes, or let me say swimming pools after casting. There are some places that water needs to stocked in a place. So I hope you understand that. So even at the mid span of the beam, I always make sure that I fix a level there. Yes, I'll be doing that next. Yes. So but all the columns, I make sure I fix level at each column's point. Then at the middle point of the beam, I always make sure that I fix level there, so that it helps them when they are doing the casting. It helps them. So I always make sure I'm available. Yeah, I make sure I'm available. And if I'm not going to be available, my assistant will definitely be available. So we're always around when they are casting tools to make sure that we monitor it till the end. Yeah, because if any error comes in, you know they have to call surveyor first. So we are the first person to be challenged if there is any mistake or any error. Yeah. So that's why I always take my time to make sure that I fix that. Yeah, to make sure that all the levels are intact, and even at the extreme end, yeah, I always make sure that there's a level there. So that's how I fixed it. So anytime we want to do a massive casting like this, I do take my time to make sure that I do the proper level check of everything. Yes. So there won't be any issue or any challenge or calling me back on anything. So that's just that. So I hope this really helps. That's the way I do it. So there's no magic in it. That's just the way I do it. And I hope this video really helps a lot. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you. Let me see if I can zoom this in.